Taurus 27, an old native woman selling beads. So we imagine a Native American woman sitting by the roadside, just waiting for somebody who might want to buy these wonderful beads. I mean, this represents 1,000 years of the developing talents of her tribe. What she knows, how she has that skill of making the beads is unimaginable. We cannot describe it. But she sells the beads for a few cents. It's not the product that matters. It's not the income from it that matters. What matters is that she's developed this talent of making beads. That's really what matters to her. So selling them by the roadside is just of no great consequence to her. In fact, nothing's of any great consequence to her at all, because she's detached. She's gone beyond caring whether things are this way or that way, not because she's uninterested in life, but she's disinterested in life. She doesn't care whether it's this or that, because life itself is wonderful. And that slow wisdom that comes with age is what's being celebrated here, the wisdom of an elder. We don't imagine an elder rushing around being busy, do we? We imagine an elder sort of sitting quietly, contemplating both points of view, weighing it up, speaking gently and kindly in philosophical terms, no blame, no guilt, no shame. You know, an elder's beyond all of that, beyond excitement, beyond prejudice, beyond actually caring much what happens to them, because it's all good. It's all joyful, because, and here's the secret, that joy, happiness is an inner condition, independent of circumstances of life. Now, this is no trite mystery that you read in books that sell in the New Age shops. This is a profound secret that nobody gets. Everyone seems to think that what's going on out there makes a difference to what's going on in here. So if you're rich, you're happier than if you're poor. If there's political justice in the world, then you're happier than if there isn't. And all of this, it's the other way round. We need to actually refine the inner self, and then we expect that to shine into the world. And the circumstances actually don't matter. This position, Taurus 27, is the position of my moon. So I'm quite familiar with this energy. And I didn't really know about it for most of my life. When I see photographs of myself as quite a young boy, maybe 12 years old, there's something in the face which registers exactly this mood of detachment and a certain calmness of being. I seem to be very much wiser when I was 12 than, for example, from the age of 18 onwards, until perhaps recently, I hope. And all the busy period in between was spent looking out there for what I wanted. And yet, having done that a lot and found that didn't work, I started to understand the teachings and turn within and just expect to be able to reach a state of quietude through meditation and contemplation and just making the best of wherever I was. And that was it. That's all I needed to do, was just to turn my perception around and look for happiness and stillness within. And then everything became easy. Just everything that went wrong didn't matter. Everything that went right didn't matter either. I'm either a great failure or a great success at different periods in my life, and I've done both, and it didn't really change much on the deep level of who I am. I went up and down on the moods of it a little bit, but a lot less in recent times. And it is the case that nothing much troubles me anymore. And that's because what could? I'm who I am, and I know that, and I know what I am and who I am, and so on. And so all the turbulations that go on in the world, they just don't affect that. How could they? It's out there, and the sense of myself is in here. It's wonderful. It's just so lovely to be detached from what's going on around me. That's not to say I'm not sympathetic and helpful if I can be. Of course I can. But I've noticed quietly all the people around me swirling around in their hurricanes. And they're going up and down. They get excited about a new relationship and then despondent that it's ended, or they get amazingly kind of thrilled because they've got a baby, and then tired when the baby becomes a child that demands everything of them, and they slowly lose their own personality into the personality of the baby, and who's become a child, and then they get business successes and relationship failures and concerns about COVID and hopes about presidential elections and all of that. It's like, oh. And it just goes up and down and up and down, and people get so excited by it all. And I don't. I can't see the excitement. I just don't. I don't find it troublesome or exciting, or it's a bit entertaining, I suppose, but not so much as inner contemplation. A lot of people think that meditation and contemplation and being at peace with yourself is work or troublesome or a high attainment or something. And it's just not. You just relax into yourself and notice who you are. It could not be more relaxing. And when you do that, and you do that as a daily practice, for example, it becomes a way of being. And you train your breath to slow down very slowly indeed. My breathing rhythm is, I breathe 3 times less often than most people, well, than some people. It's just slow, and then your life slows down. Your life always matches your breath. So if your breath is slow and deep and easy and even, then your life is slow and deep and easy and even. Now this is the secret of Taurus 27. Just chill, just take it easy. And then life will be easy for you. Resolve the inner first, and the outer will work itself through.